In today's video, we have the concept of what if the Roman Empire came back. There might be some incorrect borders in this video, like you can see, like all this over here might be incorrect. Some of this might over here might be incorrect. Same with like Europe. There's many different maps on it. I took like 2 different maps, kind of combined them. Also, another thing that I've changed, I'm only going to record for 25 minutes. So this video is going to be cut down, but I'm recording for 25 minutes because I've realized that, like, I just recorded a 57-minute video, and I don't even realize it because I just talk too much, just like I'm doing right now. I also changed a lot of border things, like I just made this into that, you know, made this into that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I also gave the part of UK to it. But yeah, let's start this off. The first thing that will probably happen is the annexation of the rest of Hungary and Slovakia. Slovakia? Yeah, I got it that time. I said Slovakia. Like, do I have to be so, what is it, fancy with it? Oh, come on. I always do that on accident. But, yeah, I just recorded another video. Just recorded a video, and I'm recording this video, and I think I have some videos that I need to edit. Down here, they'll take the rest of Tunisia, which wasn't a lot. Over here, they'll also, well, actually, that's Ukraine, isn't it? So, let me just give it to Ukraine. They'll take the rest of, over here, they'll take the rest of the Netherlands. And they'll also take, over here, they'll take the rest of Romania. It's crazy that the Roman Empire is taking Romania. It's crazy. Alright. Now we'll actually see some fighting. Like the UK, they still got Scotland and Northern Ireland. So, I mean, they should be alright. But the would it be the Holy Roman Empire or just the Roman Empire? But the Roman Empire declares war on UK, or half of UK, because I already own half of it. And, whoops, wrong color. And they'll make an invasion, and since they have England, basically, if they had the power they did back then, they would get destroyed with all the technology we have today. So they'll basically take all of the strength they get from the other countries. Like, they took the entirety of France, the entirety of Belgium, half of the Netherlands. They've taken some of Germany, like southern Germany, taken all of Italy, Turkey, some of Egypt, most populated areas of Egypt, Spain, Portugal, northern tip of Morocco, Algeria, and, you know, UK. So they've taken a lot that can definitely help them a lot. But after they take that, they do eventually take Northern Ireland. So yeah, we've already seen the first full expansion. Instead of just taking the rest of a country that they didn't fully get, we actually got our first war declared on someone, which is the United Kingdom, and they won. So, well, the Roman Empire won. The next country getting declared war on, or the next country the Roman Empire will declare war on, is Moldova, which, if you don't know, Moldova's military is kids playing with water guns. So, yeah, I don't know if saying water guns will get me in trouble with, like, YouTube's thing. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm not showing weapons. Showing war. We'll declare war on Egypt, though, or the rest of Egypt. Probably my 4th time saying that, or the 2nd time, because this is their 2nd invasion. Yeah, the 2nd. Wait, no, Moldova. They didn't take any of Moldova. But yeah, they'll start taking all this, you know. They'll eventually get down here. They'll go along the coast. They'll go along the southern point. And they take the entirety of Egypt. Then they'll go the next person they'll go after is Libya, which Libya is like desert and more desert. Libya apparently doesn't have a single lake. Like, they have like ponds and stuff, but they don't have a single lake. Neither does Saudi Arabia, which is kind of crazy to think about, like how big Saudi Arabia is and Libya, and that they just don't have lakes. Like, it does make sense that the Maldives don't have lakes, but I mean, because like they're surrounded by body of water, and maybe they're too low to, maybe they're too low to have lakes. I don't know, don't ask me. They do take the entirety of Libya, and their next target will be Ireland. Yep, Ireland. So now I have to make the brush size like 2, yeah. Alright. So they'll start their invasion from the north, because that's the only point that they can. And yeah. Who knows, they might start a potato famine while they're at it. And then the Irish will have to come over here. How did I just... What was that I made? Then declare war on Germany, and because they've already taken a lot of their land, but they still have like Berlin and all that. But you also got to remember that they have Italy, France, United Kingdom, Ireland. I don't know how strong Ireland is because they're a peaceful country. Egypt, Turkey, Greece, Romania, Bulgaria, Hungary, all these countries. I don't know why I keep naming them all. Israel, northern tip of Morocco and Algeria, Portugal, Spain. Why did I say it like that? Spain. I feel like I said Spain wrong. I don't know. I have to look back in the recording. But, if I did say Spain wrong, it's going to be cut out. So if you just saw a cut there, then I definitely said it a little weird. But if it wasn't too weird, then it probably wasn't cut out. Alright. They have taken the entirety of Germany, which means they now border a whole new country. Denmark, which I mean they also did that when they were in Ireland. I was about to say like this is their first time, but I mean Ireland. We'll now see the Romans declaring war on Denmark. Whoops, I always do that. Yeah, it's not pretty. So I've probably been recording for like 10 minutes now. Because I just looked at my timer. Because I don't want to edit a 57-minute video anymore. I'm tired of doing that. Alright, so then, okay, there we go. The next country that they will declare war on is Morocco. And, with Morocco, they'll get a bigger coastline, which I mean they did with, the British Isles and Denmark and Germany. But, yeah, no. I was thinking Egypt, but they didn't really get much. A little bit down there. But they go along the coastline, and, they eventually take out Morocco, and, they're debating on what happens to Western Sahara since Morocco owns it. I think Western Sahara will just be half taken by, like, this much taken by, the Romans, and the rest taken by, like, Mauritania. Yeah, I like that. I think their next target would be Poland. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to color them blue. Whoops. There we go. They're blue now. So the Romans, they'll push in to Poland. And, They get Warsaw. I don't know what their capital really is, but I know Warsaw is their most visited city. So, I know in one video I said Rio de Janeiro. Like, they have captured Rio de Janeiro. So, Brazil is basically doomed for when Brasilia is their capital. So, I don't know. See, the Romans, they're smart, okay? They're making sure not to go after, like, a big country. So, you know who their next target is? Lithuania. Not only Lithuania, Latvia and Estonia, all at the same time. And, the Romans, they get a head start. Estonia, I mean, not Estonia. Well, Estonia and Latvia, they'll fight back down here. For a minute. They'll bring them back to Kaliningrad, or past Kaliningrad. And, until more troops arrive. And, Latvia gets really just fully invaded, fully annexed. And then same with Estonia soon after. Soon after, as in like maybe like a year. Now we got Kaliningrad over here. Yeah, that happens, and then this happens, and that happens. We'll see that they will declare war on Finland. So they make a landing up here. And they go north. Why they go north when they could just go over here where their capital is, I don't know. But they go north and they cut off these two parts from getting to the north and getting to each other. Because, you know, this part can't go over to this part with, you know, the land they've controlled. And they can't get north because of the land the Roman Empire controls, you know. They will eventually take the eastern part. See, I know my lefts and rights, but I cannot understand west and east. I don't know what it is. Left is west, and east is right. Then the Romans will go down here, and they take, I don't know what the name of the capital is, but I know it's right there. At the edge of the border, right there. Oh. I pressed F. I don't know what F does, but I meant to press G. They take that part, and then they'll eventually take this part of Finland. After that, they'll declare war on Norway. Nope, not Sweden, Norway. After this, they go down or they invade and go south, cutting off this, taking that part, and while they're moving down, they realize it's getting a little more mountainous the further we get down. Or that's so they think. It's only getting mountainous the more west they go. They're moving west and south at the same time, so they're going southwest. So when they go this way, it's going to be more mountainous. When they go this way, it's not going to be as mountainous, but it's still going to be pretty mountainous. But they eventually get down here. They also made a landing over here from Denmark. They take Oslo, and the rest just surrenders, you know. Now, we got one person in Scandinavia that has not been touched yet, and that is Sweden. Wait a minute, that didn't sound right. That has not been invaded yet. So they'll get invaded from over here. They'll have Navy line up along the coast, because they've gotten Navy from the United Kingdom, so they just have the Navy line up along the coast of it. That's where the Navy is. Then they finally make a landing in Stockholm itself and connect. After connecting, this southern part just gets fully taken. That gets fully taken. Then eventually, this gets fully taken. So yeah, the Roman Empire has grown significantly. I think like 1 or 2 more invasions, and I think I'll be done here. So this is probably one of the biggest country invasions they've done so far, because they are going to be invading or declaring war on Saudi Arabia. I did not forget their name for a second. That was not me. They'll start coming in from that little thing they have there, and then they'll go along the coast of the Red Sea, then along the coast of the Persian Gulf. I don't know how long that's going to stay. Hope it stays, because Persian Gulf is what I learned, and I want to keep it like that. Because Persia, you know. Hopefully Trump does not change it to the Arabian Gulf, even though it borders most of the Arabian Peninsula. But historically, it is the Persian Gulf. They accidentally take Qatar and Bahrain without noticing. They thought it was just part of. Yeah. How dare I? All right, there we go. How dare I almost forget about a blue speck. They get into the desert and they surrender. They were getting too far. They were getting pushed too far back. Surrender. Then they declare war on Yemen, which is not good for Yemen, because I'm pretty sure Yemen are in a civil war, maybe? Don't ask me. They might be in a civil war. They might be at war with Oman. Don't ask me. I don't know that much, but I think it's a civil war. I always do that, because I change the color of it. Then yeah, you know how it happens. They do this little dip down thing twice, and they meet up. They dip down. Block this part off from that part, and then yeah, the full annexation happens. Then we have both the Oman and the UAE getting declared, or is the next victims of the Roman Empire. And it's a crazy thing that it's the Roman Empire, so they're trying to spread Christianity, Catholicism, whatever you want to say, however you say it. So they're trying to spread it to the Muslim countries. Now, the last country that they will be invading, yes, the last country will be Algeria, the biggest one yet, by far. Algeria, the Roman Empire, they already have Algiers. So it's basically just trying to gain land from just desert. They'll go along this, take all that, go along it again. They keep going along the border, and then they'll eventually just come in and do all that. Alright. Right here is the aftermath of the Holy Roman Empire coming back, and in the modern day. In the beginning, it had taken Spain, Portugal, half of the UK, France, all of Belgium, half of the Netherlands, a small portion of Germany, a lot of Central Europe. They had a lot of Romania. They had a lot of they had Israel, Lebanon, Cyprus, all those countries. They had the northern tips of a lot of northern African countries, and a lot of Egypt, some of Saudi Arabia, and all of Turkey, and all of Italy, of course, because that's where it started, and Greece and all that. So they had a lot. But that's where I'm gonna end the video. They ended up getting all the way to Greenland, all the way from Greenland, or not from Greenland. They expanded to Greenland and to Oman. I think that's a good stretch. Or basically just getting to Greenland was the biggest stretch because Oman was like right there. But that's where I'm gonna end the video. Please like if you did enjoy, and subscribe so I can hit 2,000 before the end of the year. And if you want me to play more games, just let me know, because I don't know how this mapping thing is going to work. I'm not sure. I'm just trying new things, and this just really this really entertains me, as well as probably you, depending on, I'm trying to just get, trying to find new viewers, just trying to get out something that I've been wanting to do. Alright, thanks for watching again, and God bless.